Hello everyone, today I will show you how to add loggers to our existing code. I will be adding loggers. Before that I will just update the old code by putting our database connection into a function. Simply I just putting this code into a function and I will return the connection because I will be putting loggers into the connections as well. So I will take this function and I will call it where I was calling the connection variable reference. So we are done with it. For loggers we have a module called logging. Usually we do loggers on two ways. One is like on the console, like we do on the console, visible on the console. Second is on the like file. Here you can see log file. I will just delete it and I will show you how to create a file, and I will show you the both way. For this one I will show you the how to create a folder, and inside folder how to create a file. So first of all we imported the logging, which will be creating the log, and from creating folder and file we have something called pathlib. From path class we will be using here. From pathlib we will be using path class. From import, from module pathlib we are importing class path. So log directory we will be having log directory, which or log path, I can say log path, which will be having path class with, and this will be our folder name logs, and it's the reference. It will not create the folder, it's just a reference. To create a folder we have something called mkdir function, in which we will just simply check if it exists. Mkdir, if it mkdir, this is the function, right? Mkdir, and we have parents true and okay, exist okay, exists exist okay, true. Okay, path I put small one, that's why it's showing like this. Let me do now here. Yes, parents and exist okay. Now you can see both. We will set row. This one is for if it's not created it will create it, and if it's created then it will not it will tell us that file already exists. So both are important. It will check and it will create. It will check if it exists, and it will check and create if not exist. mkdir. So this one, yeah, our folders are set, but we need log file, and for that we will do log path slash fun defects. Here slash doesn't mean divide, it means like, let me show you. If I do copy path, this slash is this slash, it will be like this. It will be like logs, and in logs it will be like defect log. It will be something like this. So let's get on with this. We have this much done. Now we will be setting our logger, which will logger and log handlers. So we will be creating logger reference. From logging class we will do get logger, and here we will give logger name. We can do defect. If you don't want to do defects, we can something do name, which will be the name of your module, which is main db, so it will take only name. But I believe this one is good. All the loggers will be connected to this. Now we will be setting loggers, set levels. There are different levels. We have logging.debug, logging.info. Let me show you. I have something called log. Here you can see the levels. Debug level 10, info 20, warning 30, error critical 50. So what I put here will be just simply value 10. Here you can see 10, it will be the value 10. And now we loggers are set. Now we create a file handler which will handle our logs in file. Put our log in file. For that we will have logging dot file handler, and we will put our log file. What that we have created, this location we will be path we will be putting here, and in file handler we will be setting format. What kind of format do we want? For that we have logging dot formatter. Like how do you want to show? For this one I have already set this one. Let me tell you what this is. This will show the time and hour, and this will show the level name like info debug, these kind of things, info debug, warning. And for function name it will show db connect function, add defect, and message like a defect id already exists. These kind of things it will show in one line. Now last thing is add this logger dot add handler file. So in this one we will be seeing our logs in our file. So that's all for the logs, and I have some reference logs like warnings, info, read, update. Like first is how to, on file operations, loading JSON, warning, this file is empty and error, unable to read the file. These kind of things come handy. Like here you can see, let's take these to creating database connection and establishing database. So I can just put them here, logger connecting to database. I can put on the first line, and then on the later one I can do loggers info dot database connection establish. Mostly we do it like on connecting we do on the first line, and connection establish we do before the return. Mostly we do it before the return. If I run this code, I will see these value in my log file. You can't see anything in the console because we are not doing it on console. Here you can see the folder here which our mkdir created, and in log file which our handler have created. Okay, the function did not call because I have comment everything out. Right now let me uncomment it and let's see. Already exist. I have not cleaned my database. I will clean the database and then I will show for everything. Like database connection established, you can see multiple here. db connect is calling because this is the only. Here you can on get we are calling db connect, on summary we are calling db connect. That's why you can see this only db connect. As we go I will add more, and now we have add defect. For add defect, like here you can see defect successfully created. Here I can do logger dot info. I can copy the same string, put it here, defect successfully added. And here we have logger. We can do warning, like defect ID already exists. So this is how you do logger things. And here you can see how just do logger info, logger dot info, like defect ID or anything. Warning, we will do warning, like it already exists. Okay, it already exists. Or here I can do logger dot info, that defect ID. I will do defect ID fetched successfully, fetched successfully. I can do here. And okay, we will, here I can do logger. Before return we write these things, logger dot info, summary report generated successfully. So this is how the loggers work. And what else we can do? We can also add try catch. Let's add if some issue happen. First we do database connection. After database connection we do try, and some issue happens, then this we do, and here we do accept any exceptions as ERR, and here we do logger dot what we do, logger dot error. We do connection fails equal to this. We can do that. Errors, invalid enable permission exception, these kind of things. Error, we can do error. What we will do, issue and adding defect, and I will do defect ID and defect ID, issue and adding defect ID, issue with adding. I can do this, and in finally we usually close the connection. When everything is done, we do the close connection. That's how we close database connection. And finally we close the database connection. Let me check out the database. Unexpected SQL query failed transaction, database connection closed. There is nothing. Let me do some, let me write it here, database connection, database connection closed, something like that. On here I can do debugs. We have some good debugs as well. Loading received from user, processing request, checking inventory, generating reports, and reading file. We can do kind of things, and here we do adding. We can do adding defect and defect ID. We can do this. Here we can do executing SQL query. We can do this. Where is the SQL one? Executing SQL query, something like that. We can do adding SQL query. These kind of things we do. That's how we do things. And let me do same for everything. We will add try, put them in try. We don't put database in try because database is different. I will put try block separately for this one. Summary report, generating summary report. Okay. And last one I think goes similar to all. Let me interpret this one. Exception, getting, fetching, issuing, fetching, fetching defect ID, database connection closed. And I've also seen here issuing, generating, SUME summary, issuing, generating summary. So I have okay, let me add the starting as well. Let me add debugs here in fetching fetching defect ID. This we can do generating report, generating defects summary. We can do generating defects summary report. And I can do executing SQL query as well. Executing SQL query. Here we are doing SQL query. Here we are also doing SQL query. So these are the loggers. And what else? For database we can do try. If anything happens, okay, we need to return something here. We can do connection failed. We can do connection failed. And we can do except exception as lower dot warning. We can do okay, lower dot error. Database connection failed. We can do ERR. So these are the loggers. I have successfully added them. Let me truncate my database so you can see the everything, all the. Let me truncate it. which in project database. Okay, in project database we will check. Come on, fast. If the error occur, we will return. We will also return something. Return TUR and return this, and set to return. Like we need our API to return something to our front end, that's why we do return. And for logger is for our developers, like what is happening. We can do return nothing, empty. So, and we can also show the errors here. We can also show errors here. The errors. Okay, we are good with our exceptional handling here. Okay, it's still opening. Let me run it so you can see everything. Here you can see all the things, basic things already exist, this, that. And in my log files you will see bunch of function like these. Let me delete everything. Oh, wait, I am getting calls, but this is more important. Maybe I can show you database in the next one. You can see function name, db, and all these warning, debug, info. So that's how we do it. I will show you the database in the next one. It's not opening right now. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much.